welcome back to my channel. Today I have another spring makeup tutorial for you, and in my last video, which I will link down below, I did more of a fresh face type of look, and today I did a bright look. I think it would be perfect for during the day if you're in a playful mood, or definitely in the evening since it does have a smokiness to it. So I'm going to stop talking and just jump right into it. I'll be starting with my eyes first since I'm using shadows that tend to have fallout. So I'm just taking this flat eyeshadow brush and misting it with a little bit of e.l.f. spray, and I'm taking that with my Krylon Aqua Color palette and applying the shade Silver Green all over the entire lid from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner of the eye. Doing this is going to create a really nice base for the MAC pigment to stick to once we apply that onto the eye, and that's going to make sure that there's not as much fallout as there would be if we didn't use a base such as this prior to applying the pigment. Because applying eyeshadow wet does create a harsh line, I'm just taking my Elizabeth Mott all over eyeshadow brush and blending out the harsh line. Taking the Morphe G17 brush, I'm applying this really pretty pink shade from their 35C eyeshadow palette, and I'm just putting that right in the crease, starting from the outer part of the eye and bringing it inward. If you're looking for an eyeshadow palette that has really bright colors, I definitely recommend this one by Morphe. It retails for $19.99 and includes 35 eyeshadows, which is definitely an incredible deal. I'm then taking this flat brush by Makeup Designery in number 330 and spritzing it with the e.l.f. spray once again, and I'm dipping it into this MAC pigment called Golden Green, and this is just going to add a lot of shine to the eyelids. I want to blend that pigment into the crease, so I'm just taking this M139 brush and not putting any product on it. I'm just blending it back and forth into the crease of my eye. To blend that even more, I'm just taking that same brush and I'm applying more of the MAC pigment into the crease, and I'm just going to work it back and forth. I'm then taking this C476 brush by Crown Brush and applying this really pretty magenta color, and I'm putting it on the outer corner of my eye and patting that on, and then I'm also going up to the crease of my eye and just working it back and forth, and I'm applying that eyeshadow without lifting the brush. And then to blend it in, I'm just taking the G17 brush and working that back and forth. And I'm just going to keep doing that on both eyes and applying more and more eyeshadow until it deepens up and is the intensity that I'd like it. After applying that magenta color, I felt that we lost a little bit of green on the lid, so I'm just going in with the flat brush again and packing on more of that beautiful green shade onto the eyelid. I'm then taking this Prestige Professional eyeliner in the shade Khaki and I'm applying that to my waterline. I'm also pulling it downwards a little bit so that it falls underneath my eye, and that's because I'm going to blend it in underneath later and kind of make it a little bit smoky, so it doesn't matter if I go outside of my waterline. I'm then taking this C123 brush and I'm applying this really pretty green from the eyeshadow palette right underneath my lash line. I'm then taking the pointed end of the crown brush, and my finger was a little bit off when pointing to that, but we're going to take that deep burgundy shade as well as the bright magenta that we've been using, and we're going to mix the two on our brush and then apply that into the crease. Prior to applying foundation, I'm just taking a makeup wipe and cleaning up any eyeshadow that may have fallen onto my face. Taking my L'Oreal liquid liner, I'm just creating a thin line and flicking it upwards towards the outer corner of my eye. I'm going to deepen up my waterline by applying this Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Black Velvet. I'm going to even out my skin with the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet, and I'm just going to speed through this since we already know how that's done. I'm using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to just buff this in and make sure that everything is blended nicely. I recently got this Evelyn Iona concealer and I wanted to give it a try, so I'm applying it with the C430 Duo Fiber Brush right underneath my eyes, and I actually really liked this concealer. I thought that it was very creamy and it blended in nicely. It does match my skin perfectly, so if I am in the mood for a look where you don't really see the concealer and it kind of just matches, this would definitely be the concealer for me. As you can see, it definitely concealed under my eyes nicely. However, if I was going for more of a highlighted look, I would definitely use my NARS Creamy Concealer because I feel that it is a little bit lighter than my skin tone and really highlights underneath my eyes nicely. I'm then setting everything in place with powder using my M438 brush, and I'm just applying the powder onto my T-zone as well as underneath my eyes to set the concealer. I'm then going to contour my face a bit using my Bare Minerals bronzer, which, as you know, is one of my favorites, and I'm just applying that to my cheekbones, around the hairline, all the usual places. I wanted to bring the pink from my eyes onto my face as well, so I'm taking this C435 blush brush and applying this beautiful bright pink shade by Milani in Delicioso Pink, and I'm applying it to the apples of my cheeks and then bringing it upwards. For this look, I wanted it to be all about the eyes, so I did not apply highlighter like I usually do, and I'm just going to skip that and apply my mascara, which is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and I then went ahead and applied falsies off camera. I'm then going to apply mascara to my bottom lashes to complete my eyes. I'm going to line my lips with this NYX lip liner in Sand Pink, and once I line the rim of my lips, I then go in and start filling them in with the lip liner as well, and I start from the outside of my lips, blending it inward but leaving the center of my lips bare with no lip liner, and that's just going to create a multi-dimensional look once I apply the lipstick over top. I'm then going in with another NYX product, and this is the lipstick shade in Fig, which is just a really pretty pink shade that matches our eyes and just kind of completes things. And then I wanted a little bit of shine to the lips, so I'm applying the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Eclair. And these always smell so good, like a sweet dessert. And this is the final product. I hope you like it, and I'll see you next time.